Hello, everyone. I'm Trey Cook. Thank you, Mr. Michelet and Ivy and Sarah, for letting me say some words today. When I was asked to give a friend perspective here today, I was grateful for the opportunity to honor our friend, though I have to admit I felt the weightiness of accomplishing this task accurately, since Hunter was such a great friend to so many. Hunter found true friendships in all sectors of his life with all types of individuals, from coworkers at Chick-fil-A to kids at Camp Luck, to local neighborhood guys down the street. He was always accepting, never critical or judgmental. He was brilliant at making those around him feel like the most important people in the world, regardless of age, appearance, intellect, reputation. By allowing people to simply come as they are, Hunter reflected the love of Jesus in the openness, the honesty, genuineness, the vastness of his love. I think in our relationships with Hunter, there are a few characteristics that we probably all noted in him and probably told ourselves we wanted to implement more as we go about relating to the dear people we call friends. I highly doubt that any of you ever heard him complain. I've racked my brain, and I, in full confidence, can say that at least I never did. Not after impromptu brain surgeries, not when he got winded faster than everyone else, not even when he learned he had cancer. Hunter's identity was so deeply rooted in what he knew Jesus had said about him that not even a plethora of physical ailments could cause him to complain. His commitment to choosing joy was contagious, and it made serving with him, hanging out at his house, even just visiting him in the hospital, an occasion for laughter. Hunter was constantly selfless in his friendship. He was always willing to go and spend the time to lend a listening ear. He followed up with action. He wouldn't shy away from dropping everything to meet a need, from helping with a big move, even down to simple everyday chores. The identity of the task was never a concern to Hunter. What mattered most to him were the people who were enlisting his aid. Hunter's generous selflessness manifested itself in many ways. Sometimes it showed up in his willingness to forego sharing his own opinion or perspective just to fully hear someone else's. Other times it meant he drove up to visit for the weekend because you were too busy to come see him. In recent years, Hunter and I have spoken on various occasions about boldness, about the goodness of the news that we carry and the urgent need of those we find ourselves constantly encountering to hear it. Hunter often asked for prayer that he might more boldly and eloquently lead people to encounter Jesus. And yet I see such boldness in him. He stepped out of his comfort zone to take on leadership roles in M28, the church's college ministry at UNC Charlotte, and to challenge and encourage younger believers while also setting an example for his peers. His joy in the hospital was bold. His willingness to bring smiles into rooms where they are rarely seen and then give credit to Jesus who had sovereignly allowed for him to be there, that was bold. He boldly loved his fellow Camp Luck Heart kids with a love that could only come from Jesus, and Hunter had a profound impact on many of them as a result. I knew Hunter as a teammate, a next-door neighbor, business partner, brother in Christ, and lifelong friend. I never thought that lifelong might mean 23 years. But even from an early age, I remember feeling lucky that I had the chance to be such good friends with Hunter, even though he always seemed like everyone's favorite person when he walked in the room. Quite frankly, I stand here today still feeling that way. It's one of my greatest privileges to have walked from the beginning of earthly life to the beginning of heavenly life with Hunter and with his family. It's also been an incredible privilege as his friend to watch how graciously, faithfully, patiently, humbly, even joyfully, all of them have walked through Hunter's heart defect, the umpteen open heart surgeries, the blue lips, the many recoveries, the cancer, and especially the last couple months. Micah 6:8 says, "He has told you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you but to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God." Hunter loved justly, fairly, faithfully, truly. He was unfailingly kind, quick to forgive, and his laughter came as easily as his corny pickup lines. He was both confident and humble, wise and meek, brave and good. He made me a better man. His life and his faith will inspire me as long as I live.